stories just transcend all cultures, all time. You know, when I was little, I grew up with the same stories that you grew up hearing, and that your parents grew up hearing, and that your grandparents grew up hearing. Once upon a time, the king and queen had a daughter whose name was Princess Penelope. Now, Princess Penelope was beautiful, and it was time for her to be married. He was dreaming that he was out on the sea, out in the middle of nowhere, and he was on a ship with his mother and father. Now, in this dream, he realized that the ship was sinking. And he also realized that he could only save himself and one other person. He couldn't save both his mother and his father. He had to save his mother or his father. What would you tell him to do? And he learned from there on out never to act again rashly in anger. The next story I want to tell you comes to us from Africa. This took place a long, long, long time ago when people did live in villages in Africa on the sides of riverbanks. And they couldn't call each other on the phone. They couldn't go to the movies. They couldn't get on the internet and do things. So most people just sat around and they told stories. How about Beeping Slooty? Huh? Sleeping Beauty? Oh. Did Mrs. Dye, Mrs. Meyer tell you about spoonerisms? Mm-hmm. Well, I want to tell you my favorite story. And my favorite story is called Rindercella.
Cinderella.
Yes. All right. Once upon a time, in a foreign country, there lived a gritty little pearl whose name was Rindercella. Now, the moral of this story is, if you want to go to a Bancy Fall and have a Pransome Hints Loll in Love with you, don't forget to slop your dripper. The end.